Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back at the Ralph property again. Last video, the camera heated up and shut down. So I want to get you a closer look in there. And we're going to be talking about the property on the west. It's going to be the 1 bedroom, 1 bath. So let's get to it. Let's talk. Okay guys, we're at the 1 bedroom, 2 bath duplex over here. We have, this is the one all the way on the west side. We're here in Tucson, so if you're in Tucson, you'll know at the west and the east and stuff like that. So basically on the east side, I did the east side lot the other day. So this would be the west side lot. We have one in the middle as well. But I wanted to walk you through it real quick. We're still waiting on permits on this lot. It's a duplex, and I'm pretty much standing right where the firewall is going to go. So the firewall is basically the thing that separates the units. So you can have a living quarters on your left and a living quarters on your right. As you can see behind me, you're going to see a bunch of trenches. Those trenches are plumbing. It's for the rough. It's for the underground. So all your sewer lines are basically running behind me, and they come out the back of the lot. At the highest point, and then they come out to the front, and then the front will then connect to the sewer out in the street. Actually, we're going to have one sewer line that comes all the way through. I think it's going to be about a 4-inch, I believe, and it's going to connect all the way to the east of the lot, and it's going to come down, and we're going to pretty much transition each one of these units into the 4-inch pipe, and the 4-inch pipe will go into the street. So we're going to be pretty much going from a 3-inch pipe to a 4-inch pipe. So I know I might be confusing a lot of you guys, but at the end of the day, it's just the size. When I'm saying 4-inch or 3-inch or 2-inch, it's just the size of the pipe. So the size of the pipe has to be bigger that all the units are connecting to. And that's going to be the 3-inch pipes that are going to be running from each unit into the 4-inch pipe. So basically it goes from a smaller pipe into a bigger pipe. So all the sewage will run downhill. So I know it's, some people on this might know about it, and they might be thinking it's elementary, but some people don't know, so I'm kind of going into depth a little bit. So as you can see, we have trenches behind me, and you have some pipes going up really, really high. The pipes that are going up high and some of the other ones are actually going to go up through the ceiling, because you need ventilation to actually properly have the sewage go through the pipes and actually go into the sewer system. So that's a really, really important part of this. So again, so going back to what's behind me, if it looks confusing, I'll kind of give you guys an idea. Again, I'm right where the firewall's at. Behind me is going to be an island for the kitchen, and then there's going to be a kitchen on my right, and there's going to be a kitchen on my left. So there's going to be, this pretty much will be, I believe it's an island on this one. It might not be an island, actually, now that I'm thinking. It might end up coming, it might be a peninsula, but I'll have to double check the plans. Either way, it's a sink. So you're going to have the kitchen here, and you're going to have the kitchen here. And then over to my right, over here, that's going to be your left. That's going to be the bathroom. I think that's going to be the hall bathroom to my right, and then you're going to have another pipe right to the right of that, to your right, my left, or my left, right? But so if we pan right here, you're going to be pretty much, this will be a washing machine. So the washing machine will pretty much be stackable. I think we're probably going with stackables on these. I think we have enough room to go side by side, but I think we're going to go with stackables just to make more room, because they're good sized units, but it's always good in multifamily, I've noticed, is to make them go stackable, so you have more room in the closets to put things and store things depending on what you're doing with the property, whether you're Airbnb-ing the property or if you're renting the property long term. It's always good to have extra storage, and it's hard to do it because when you're building these things, you want to make all the square footage work for you. It's really, really important. So over to my left, it's pretty much going to mirror to my right. So to my left, you're going to see the hall bathroom. Then you're going to see the washer and dryer, and then right behind me here, you're going to see the master bedroom. Master bedroom is going to be, I mean, it's not going to be a huge master, but it is connected to the master bedroom. So that's why we call it the master. Again, as you can see behind me, this is the high point. I don't want to fall in the ditch over here, but this is the high point of the sewer lines, which go to the front. So it just, as you can see, they're higher up out of the trenches. As you go back down through, and we'll pan over there in a second, but we'll show you how deep it goes. It goes pretty deep, and then when we get closer to the street, it'll go even deeper. We have to maintain a certain pitch to make sure things go. So you can see on the outside too, behind me, you can see that there's wood going all around. Well, those are forms. Those forms are basically where the concrete pad is going to be poured to. So those forms are how high the concrete pad will be. We have to have those at a certain elevation because of, again, yesterday I was talking, we're in a floodplain. We're actually, a piece of the property is in a floodplain, which then makes us, because there's a certain percentage in the floodplain, we have to take the whole lot, and we had to raise this up, I think over 30 inches. So it's quite a bit of dirt. I have some videos actually on my YouTube of me videoing some of the bulldozers bringing all the dirt in. It was, I think we had like, 70 trucks or something like that. It was insane how much dirt we brought in to lift this up. Then we had to compact it. So we had to bring it in, we had to drop it, we had to wet it, we had to turn it, we had to compact it down. We had a steamroller that basically rolled over everything. We compacted every foot, and then we had to then get it tested. So every foot you have to get it tested and compacted, tested, and then you go to the next foot, and then you go to the next. So that was a fun process, but it was really important that when you do these types of projects that you compact your soil. If you don't compact your soil, you're going to have a lot of problems, especially here in Tucson. Across the nation, I'm sure there's a lot of places, especially if there's a lot of movement in the earth. It's really important. I mean, anywhere you go, I think it's important. Some places in the United States, they don't actually have full concrete pads. They just have footers, and then they have like walking decks where they have they have a suspended floor where they put all the sewage and all the sewer lines and all the water lines and everything underneath, and also the heating and cooling and ductwork. This isn't necessarily the place that we do that here. There is some in Tucson that have that, but over the years we gotten away from it. We pretty much use the slabs. We pretty much fill it in with concrete. So other than that, I think I got everything. The main thing is once we start doing the concrete and we fill this all in, I'm going to come back and do another video, because we're going to put metal in here. We're going to get it all ready, going to compact it down again, get it ready for concrete. Really cool process, really cool to see, and I want to kind of show that to you guys and show you what we do. I know that it's a lot of people drive by these things and they take it for granted, and they see, concrete trucks and they see different things coming and building things. But I'm trying to show you the little things that go on when you're building a house and when you're building a commercial building, whatever you're building. There's always a little more to it than the building just erecting really fast. And a lot of times we see buildings go up real fast, but there's a lot of little things that you got to pay attention to before you just start building. So again, this is a really important part. We had to take it slow. We had to really make sure that this was compacted and make sure that everything was level. All of our plumbing was going downhill, making sure that it doesn't go downhill too much, but make sure that it's not level either. So it's really, really important. So the plumbers take care of that. So if you're ever building something, it's important to get someone that really knows what they're doing. Concrete as well. Very, very important. And I'll go over the concrete on the next video. But thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. I'm going to keep bringing videos. Again, I'm new at this. I'm not the greatest at being on camera. I don't even like being on camera. But I really want to bring this type of stuff to you guys. I really feel that this type of knowledge, there's a lot of people out there wanting to build, invest, and get into things. And these things can really help you when you're trying to invest and you're trying to go through these things. A lot of things can hit you and cost you money during these processes. So I'm just really wanting to bring that to you guys. So if you guys ever have anything you want to ask or talk to me about, definitely reach out to me, talk in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer any questions if I can. And if I can't, if I don't have the answer, I'll get you the answer. I'll go to a professional that can get me it. So other than that, thank you. Again, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.